right, y'all, this is our biggest okra yet. This guy is huge. We need to check the Guinness Book of World Records and see what the tallest okra plant ever was. I have no idea what that number is, how many feet that was, but I'm sure somebody has a record somewhere, and I am wondering because this guy is huge. Hi friends, welcome to Freedom Makers. I'm Amanda, and today we are in our Star of David okra patch, and I cannot wait to show you what we have found. A few weeks ago, we had topped our okra. Many of these we had topped. There are just a few that we didn't, and those are obvious because they are towering above the rest. But what we have found is that the ones that we have topped, they stopped growing any more okra above. So this one, you can see where we topped it, and there is no more okra happening. So like you would think that that's the end of it, and that is terrible, right? Wrong. Because if you look down here, you can see this understory of new growth popping up everywhere. New babies are on, we have new flowers, and all of this is growth that happened after we topped. So you can see down here at the base, all of them have new babies, and they're in varying stages. Like these are a little farther along. I've got babies happening, new flowers. A little farther down, they're a little bit smaller. That's okay. But these have a second life. We are definitely going to have a fall boom of okra. And what we are finding is that they are spread even farther. So like we're getting 2 to 3 shoots off of each stalk, which originally only had 1 shoot. So here at Freedom Makers, we are all about some experimentation. We really have had a lot of fun in this particular garden bed and seeing how we can grow the best okra possible. So this is a plant that we topped completely. Paul came out here 5 days ago, topped this all the way off. But down here you can see in 5 days all this new growth that has happened. And here at the bottom, what I find especially exciting is that these have baby little okras on them. These will be flowers. These will all flower. Like there's a million of them down here.
I remember maybe this one, it had like 1 or 2 on it. But this, the bright green, that's all brand new.
This is all within 5 days. So what we're gonna do today is to go through our entire field, and we're gonna top everything kind of midline. So this is a really great example. Here you can see this is all brand new growth since we topped the very tops. And what we're gonna do is just cut this off, because above this, it's just like some yucky leaves, and like this isn't doing anything. We wanna cut all of this off because we're seeing such promising results down at the bottom. So we're gonna cut this guy right here and let this grow and flower. And down below, this is going to give us even more okra. You can see these are loaded, guys. I am just shocked at how beautifully this is doing. Okay, so since this is an experiment, we've never done this before. I've never seen anybody do this before. We're just gonna kind of make a judgment call. This one has a lot of new growth up higher than the other 2 did. So like because this one is like some new growth, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it up here. Hopefully kind of clean. There. So none of this was doing anything. I'm gonna let this one go ahead and grow. It's gonna look like an oddball, but I mean, it's just a judgment call. I do want to point out too that this was healthy. You can see how white it is in here. It looks very, very healthy. It's not yellowing. It's not got ooze coming out of it or anything. So this was a healthy stalk, but it's not going to produce us any more food, and we want to give that extra nutrients to these new little bits of growth. right, y'all, we are finished. It's taken us some time, but we are done topping these, cutting these off, and we're really excited to see the results. We did, however, leave several of these larger plants. These are approaching 12 feet. They have hit over 11 feet, so they are doing awesome. We've staked all of these with T-posts, as you see here, so that we can just kind of see how big they get. I'm kind of just curious, like, how big would these have gotten if we had left it all alone? And would they have produced anything? We just kind of like the comparison, since this is an experiment. These are our controls, and so we've staked these so that they will continue to grow upwards. And then below in the understory here, we have our plants that are coming up from the ones that we cut. So in some places they are taller, like this one we decided to cut here instead of at the ground level. We just went case by case, and some of them are very tiny. These are very small, but I think that over time they will grow and they are going to produce like crazy. I just have a feeling we're going to have another boom this autumn. One of the benefits of pruning is a bucket full of okra. This is going to be some good eating. Y'all be sure and watch the channel, because I'm going to show you the easy way to fry okra. Even this big guy we can use. It's going to be some good eating. I want to thank each of you for stopping by, sharing some time with us today, watching the process. It's an experiment, but we're going to bring you guys along for the results later on in the autumn. And we'll also be sharing things as we find them on Instagram. So be sure to check out our page, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye, my friends. That before, he's huge, and he's probably been eating my food. I can't bear to kill him with my fingers though. He's too big.
That's eating size.
I'm gonna build a tent and tie it at the top so it's safe to play in. I'm gonna make a little stick door that can roll up and go up, and so you can